Hello and welcome to Courage to Change. And you are loved. Yes, you are. This is our daily reading, one day at a time with Al-Anon. And yes, this book is helping support the families and friends that have someone in their life that has an addiction with alcohol. And there are a number of different addictions out there. These readings are extremely powerful. And due to the loss of a family member, due to an addiction, I had to do something. And this is my something. And what my something is my healing journey. And I'm also hoping that by doing these readings daily, I'm helping myself and I'm hoping to help somebody out there. So thank you very much for joining me today. This is our reading for December 23rd. I went to my first Al-Anon meeting because I wanted to show my support for a close friend who was a member. To my surprise, I found myself identifying with almost everyone who shared. I couldn't understand it. I was positive that I didn't even know any alcoholics. For weeks, I kept remembering what I had heard in that meeting, and finally, timidly, I returned and I stayed. But I felt like an imposter every time I heard the third tradition, which states, the only requirement for membership is that there be a problem of alcoholism in a relative or friend. This guilt made it almost impossible for me to share in meetings. But I kept coming back, and I slowly began to feel better. It took me over a year to realize that I was an adult child of alcoholic parents. I was so grateful that I was given the time and the support to come to this awesomeness when I was ready. Today's reminder, one of the signs that I have been affected by alcoholism is that I think I know what everyone else should do. As Al-Anon's 12 steps and 12 traditions explain, Tradition 3 speaks directly to those of us who mistakenly feel a newcomer should be rejected when actually he or she does meet the condition for membership. I must decide for myself whether I fit the requirements for Al-Anon membership, and I will extend the same courtesy to others. That's extremely powerful in the fact of a number of things that come to mind. And the first one is being willing and ready, right? Some reason we show up to a meeting, and in this case, showing up to support a friend, and then realizing the information is pretty powerful. And then through the process, when someone becomes willing and ready, they actually are able to see the true signs of maybe they too are affected by someone in their family, which we put blinders up because we didn't want to see it. We don't want to see the ill will in others. And then we finally realize, wow, okay, I am affected by this. Now I get it. Only when we are willing and we are ready to get that type of news, we are able to make the change. But one of the things that is wonderful is that no matter where you are on your healing journey, the fact that you show up, that matters. Because you're honoring yourself by showing up. When you finally get what I like to call the aha moment, aha, I get it. Yes, you finally opened up. You finally let your resistance down. Those barriers are no longer holding you from realizing that, yes, you may also be affected one way or another due to someone in your life with addiction. And that is important to realize. And once you do realize that, whew, talk about some big shifts that are going to happen. And one of the other big things that is a takeaway from this reading is for those of us on our healing journey, delivering messages, sharing our stories, we also hold space for everyone who shows up. And that space that we hold is safe. It's a safe place to be able to share. It also comes with the notion that we will hold that space when you are ready to share. There's no pressure. There's absolutely no pressure, because it is a matter of honoring the person where they are in their life at this very moment. And that is what's the beautiful piece about being able to do the Courage to Change readings is I know people are going to show up when they're ready. I know they're going to show up maybe each and every day, or they may not. Life happens. But one thing for sure, I'm holding a safe place, being able to do my own self-healing and hoping to have this space held for somebody else to join me, to listen to these readings and help them on their healing journey. No pressure, just when you're ready, because there's going to be an aha moment and you're going to realize, yes, these are powerful and I am ready to take my healing journey to the next level. And when you are ready to take it to the next level, I certainly recommend, if you're getting benefit from these readings and you want more, check out your local area. Wherever you reside, check out your local area for a local meeting and be able to get in a community that's live and be able to be surrounded by like-minded people that will also hold a safe place for you when you are willing and ready to tell your story. This is our reading for December 23rd. And I want to remind you, if you haven't heard it enough or you haven't told yourself enough, I'm here to remind you that you are loved. Thanks for joining me. This is December 23rd.